You are watching Sound Candy Talk live.
What?
Like I'm sorted about it. I want to you know, like you know, I don't know. I don't want to be sure. But for another favor, hello. I've been sent for different assignment. I've been sent for different assignment. You haven't been told. Or you give it that. Yes, we have to take it connected. We are set there. We will start. But there's a lot of interest. It's not on.
Morning, how are you?
Okay, igira haha niguo tuothe kũhũthĩka. Igira haha. Niona niyo onyesha Madam. You can take allow the meat to take space can you for the cameras?
Mama, kidogo mama. Kidogo mama.
Guys.
They can't run even.
The last strategic position.
Yeah, indeed.
But last time is gone now. When you guys are here, then he's keeping that way.
Yeah, we can't see.
Mliambiwa mwende
Hatuwezi ambia. Tunajua like media, we don't even place him. Hapo ndio iko. Yeah. No, like na hami hebu kuja na bagi yangu somewhere. Sikuja hapa, sijasimamia. Sekunde.
Thank you. Pia utaona mbinguni.
Ndaona. Tuko tu wawili.
Hearing for the alongside Maura Kabaka, Vice President of Society. Let's say the first petitioner. Jose Mano, Council Member. Jose has stepped out, but he is today. John Kopere, Council Member. Lily Otieno, Evans Ogada,
Present, Your Lordship.
Moses Mutungi,
Present, my lord.
is the council on record for their advocates. Wangari Kagai, my eyes are deceiving me, director. Let us say, Abna Mango,
Present Lordship.
Babu Owino, the Honorable Babu Owino, I should give him his full title.
Present, my lord.
Nordin Kagai,
Present, my lord.
Pius Oyo,
Present, my lord.
Joki Sarah,
Present, my lord.
Mugani Boro,
Present, my lord.
Vincent Kisuko,
Present, my lord.
Brian Mushiri,
Present, Your Lord.
Ochieng William,
I'm present, Your Lordship.
and for the respondents, I can see him as a team now. So I
May I
will
please,
ask
Your
you
Lordship?
to introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name is Emmanuel Victor. Here together with Mr. Christopher Marmo, Millicent, all the rest of them. Millicent, Christopher Marmo.
Please, my lord. My name is Kibe Mungai.
Maybe before Mr. Peter Mogai says anything, I should say that we were actually ready and eager to proceed, and especially on the issue of colleagues.
My lord, just for the record, Kibe Mungai appearing with Ruta, who is on the way. He's down there. And it's our home
I'm present, my lord.
for the family.
Lordship, for my senior Mr. Peter, you see, there is the criminal issue of compliance. There is the council.
Well, that's why we are in court. It was for the issue of compliance.
My Lord, we have the director of criminal investigation who has done summons by the court. What is what we have consistent. Well, before you address the file the full reply. Mr. Mao will do the course and allow Not to file passports to 14 weeks. They are responding to file them without but well within the provisions of the law. The file
Addition.
yes, Father.
Your Lordship, my name is Margo. I'm on record, so we are on record for all respondents. When you appeared before you, Mr. Mara, you still given me
Yes, my Lord.
so that we complete.
Yes, yes, I'll figure out from where that. All I'll say is file Father. Sworn. It was sworn on the second day of July. First one by the Patrick Will. Patrick Will. Yes. And the Lord, the third affidavit, that is the father affidavit, was by Leonard Sierra. Sworn on the second day of July 2025. They respond both to the motion and to the petition. And they are filed within the provisions of the 2 days. That gives us 2 days. My Lord, we have report. First one to yes. He has already introduced the affidavit.
Yes.
My Lord,
For further proceedings, we take place. I wish to indicate that this morning, sworn by William Wajiko Tonga, Mr. Ndiangui Kinyagia, sworn by he's an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and he's a cousin to Ndiangui Kinyagia, the subject matter of the habeas corpus. We have availed a physical copy in addition to the one that we have uploaded. And basically, this affidavit has been signed. This affidavit is indicating that yesterday at night, in the evening, late evening, the deponent, Lillian, was informed by Ndiangui Kinyagia that he was well
and safe, and was calling from an undisclosed location. I had had.
So the second petitioner informed the department that
He was safe and but in an undisclosed location. Yes. The second petitioner and Mr. Wahome Dhuku called me at about 9 p.m. yesterday.
the second petition.
No, the mother
The mother,
and yes, and the Dhuku. And I had a meeting earlier with the mother at around 5 p.m. in my office.
so the mother, the second petition.
Yes, and Wahome Dhuku called me and not Wahome Dhuku is my co-advocate.
Yes, call me your learned friend.
My learned friend is Wahome. Sorry, my lord. Sorry. My learned colleague is Wahome Dhuku.
You sounds like you are stranger in this position.
Sorry, my lord. Yes. And
So they called you.
they called me, yes, 9 p.m. yesterday. Last evening. And I informed them that if given the they informed me a lot to inform me about the telephone conversation between Lilian Wanjiko and Ndiangui Kinyagia. My lord, since the mother had instructed me to come and appear for the family, I informed my married colleague, Mr. Wahome Dhuku, that it will be important the person who had communicated with Ndiangui Kinyagia to swear an affidavit which I will file on behalf of the family.
So that's why you had filed that.
That's why we had filed the affidavit. Because I've not talked with Ken Ndiangui myself.
Yes.
My father,
Let's remember.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. So I also informed them that because this was a matter that was going to appear before you this morning, that they ought to get in touch then Mr. Ndiangui Kinyagia and informed him that it is proven that was on my advice that he should be able to come and appear before you this morning.
So you asked me.
Yes, I asked them to ensure that he's present for these proceedings today. At about 10:40, today, Mr. Lane colleague, Mr. Dhuku and Lilian walked into this spot, accompanied by Ndiangui Kinyagia. I have had a brief conversation with Mr. Kinyagia.
You have seen him.
I've seen him.
And had a conversation.
A short conversation with him. He appears very traumatized and sounds as such.
You appear?
Very traumatized he both looks it and sounds it. And therefore, because you are in court and the cameras were all over photographing us, I have not had a session to be briefing on the relevant matters that are the subject of these proceedings. Therefore, apart from him confirming his very big fear for his life, he expressed, yes. I would like, and I request this honorable court to grant the family and myself, we have all met in court when I was meeting him, to grant time for us to be able to talk to him in confidence and in privacy. And since he still appears to be very traumatized, we urge that any time in the course of next week, we be given an opportunity to come back to this court, accompanied by him, so that he is able, and ourselves we are able, to be of further assistance to the court. I regret the fact that I cannot be of further assistance at this stage until we have had a proper session with Ndiangui Kinyagia to know exactly what was happening during those traumatizing 10 months. So that's all, my lord. My lord, the Mr. Ndiangui, please stand up. That is Mr. Ndiangui.
My Lord, as the next review, just for clarification, what my learned senior was talking about. And the affidavit indicates that the deponent was contacted on Tuesday, not yesterday, for correction of the record.
Yes, Mr. Cook, I've seen what you said. Allow me to record you.
Yes, Your Honor. In any case, it's on the case of the affidavit itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've seen it. So what were you saying?
I was just pointing out that correction.
Second petition. Contacted. William.
On Tuesday evening.
Tuesday was fast.
Yes. Yes. On 1st of July. It's correct.
You are just not here. I can take this. The people have come.
We are happy and relieved that the case of petition is in court. It appears well. But there are procedural issues of compliance, which I believe we can proceed with still now that the DCI is here. There are issues about the modus operandi because these cases are becoming so many. And directions of this court, after listening to the answers the DCI may give, may help save the court the time we have spent. So we are seeking your indulgence, but now that the DCI is here, we at least can deal with matters of compliance today. And any other procedural issue like this, clarification from the DCI. And I want to say when an application like this comes to court, it is not just about the person for whom the matter is brought. It's also about for the rule of law and for the safety and well-being of everyone. We'll be happy to proceed with the DCI.
Yes, I know what it is. Legal counsel, I look at my direction. I want to look at it. You were very clear.
I have a copy.
Yes, they were very clear in what I wanted. We are here only for one subject.
I'll read number 5.
I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm looking at the subsequent directions. But I should last time we were here. Why I need it. I need it.
Okay, yes, I'm seeing now number 5.
So can we go? So, Mr. Kibe.
Yes, but you are late. But I cannot say.
Because you've made us participate. And we want to participate.
Yes, we
Kind
are.
of thing like this.
Yes, but the petitioners can speak for themselves.
I agree.
Yes.
I have the petitioner, second petitioner in court.
Yes, the second petitioner is in.
Granted in dead or alive.
Yes, that is.
I have him alive.
Yes.
That's why I have him alive. You have requested me time with him.
Yes.
And it's important.
Yes.
So, in your counsel, I think I'm not deciding, but I think the fairest thing to do is to allow the family and you lawyers have a conversation with the second petitioner, and then after you have that conversation, then we will decide how to proceed next. My intention this morning was to have him, and I have by presenting to the Kenyans that his name is alive. So any other thing is now after you people take a fresh instruction. Am I right?
We are most obliged. It's just that we thought we could take advantage of the presence of the DCI because apart from that, there were compliance issues. Let me just finish. There were compliance issues which we raised on
We are not doing the petition. I still have the petition to dispose of.
Okay, then with that, I will see.
We have the preliminary stage, we are looking for him, we have to.
And we are relieved.
So, can we still have a petition to deal with, Mr.
But in fact, my lord, we still have a petition. And in the time on that application, we are relieved that the second petitioner applicant has been found. From our position today, we had come to dine, and our food is here. And subject I'm saying about we went down to dance. Our lawyers and our witnesses in court, we may miss this opportunity. It is a golden opportunity. I am reading this in line with what was found in, by your brother Justice Mugambi in petition E436 of and your brother Mwamoyo in E0714.24 that orders of the court are not pious orders. They have to be complied with. Now that the director of criminal investigations is here, there are many questions that we may need to ask to prepare ourselves in the debrief that we will come to explain to court. He may elect, as we have seen before, my lord, on the day when, and his brother, Sister Masengeli is here, on the day when the court wants to exercise its prerogative power, the petitioners are usually found. It is a modus operandi. Every time when they are almost getting to the Holy Court, the petitioners are found. Now, since the director is here, my lord, we intend.
No, I will give direction. Yes, you are making it.
Yes,
I will give direction. But I want first to take into account the issue of the family. It's paramount to me.
absolutely.
We want court the second petition. We still can ask him to come. But if you want to ask him questions, I'm here, he's here.
And your directions, my lord, are very well known.
No. If you want, he's here.
Yes, my lord, just if I may be
So let's have it in order that we have the DCI, we have the petition, right? The person I wanted.
Yeah.
You want to ask him questions? He's here. Let him know. I wanted to agree how we proceed. And the family have first opportunity to talk to him. There may be something.
I'm actually going from your wisdom, my lord. In this particular instance, as we learned last time, the primary concern was the life and liberty of the petitioner, the second petition. And we are glad that he's here. He's alive, he's breathing. At this point also, Mr. Amin has acted complied with the orders, he's here. And from the petition side, we were ready, it was examined. But the family has made a request, which is also reasonable. You have a traumatized citizen who, for all intents and purposes, maybe in a day is not even fully understanding what we are saying, going through. The request to be brief, give him time to compose himself, to understand the circumstances under which it could be traced. Then we reconvene. Once the second petitioner has debriefed with counsel, probably gotten medical attention, and is ready now to participate in the petition, all parties come back here. And my lord, the only point you are stressing, which now I'm guided again by your counsel, is the presence of Mr. Amin. We may need him. My vice president, I as deputy designate, vice, would have wished it happens today, but in the circumstances, it may not be possible.
Oh, he's here.
No, I'm talking of,
And we are here.
and I was going to say, my lord, I was actually coming to that. And also recognizing that he's in charge of criminal investigation in the entire country. And getting him is sometimes difficult. And now that he's here, at least to the extent of the first petition as cancelled, we can take our bite at the chain when it is still fresh and here. And the questioning, we preserve that we don't fall of instances where when we seek him to come to court, he says he has gone for an operation in Paraguay, which may be a genuine operation or not genuine, sometimes happen. So having blocked his diary for today, no prejudice will be suffered if we proceed with today. But if the court is minded to consider the family request, we will equally defend. And also, my lord, of import in this particular instance that we don't lose focus on. In the replying affidavit signed by the respondents in paragraph 20, the question.
I have
The affidavit is sworn on 30th of June 2025 by Samuel Ite. Paragraph 20. There's a live issue which I would not wish that we gloss over. If the second petitioner were to leave court today, there is a real danger that he may be arrested or detained by the respondents. On his behalf and in the interest of justice, I pray that when the court is making directions as regards to the second petitioner, the court consider issuing an order restraining his arrest. If any arrest ends up in court, and he can be bonded to attend to this court when required, so that the question that should be of a primary concern at this point is him getting medical attention and social support.
In fact, Malu tell us that in the boat arrest. But we go just probably just also for the court to feed the president.
I confirm the application for some protection of the second petition at this time. It is also one we are going to make. So I had to facilitate it in giving this direction.
Yes, my lord, thank you. My lord, I've got an application to make. The first application I need to make, my lord, is the report from the militias to summon the deponent sworn affidavit in support of the petition, one Florence Turi, to attend court in the next hearing for us to examine. Because, my lord, there are certain facts that we want to that have led us to this. There are two affidavits. The first one was sworn on the first day of July 2025. 2025. 1st July 2025. And there is another one sworn on the 24th day of June this year.
Begins question.
The first one is on 24th day of June 2025. Yes, that's the first affidavit. The second one, my lord, was referred to on the first day of July 2025. Both in support of the petition and the motion. Secondly, my lord, in terms of the directions of the court, my lord, now that the DCI has come in answer to those summons, we pray that those directions be discharged as regards the appearance of the DCI. And thirdly, my lord, the DCI, in light of what has been stated, we wish to be given an opportunity speak on behalf of the director. Because to address my lord on behalf of the director, because they feel that they have not been treated fair as regards this case. And they need to be hard. My lord, fourthly,
So I do get you.
today, my lord, now that you've summoned me, wants to be hard because they have not been treated fair in this matter.
But he says so.
Yes, they need a truth. I am not free on the basis of our yes, and Mr. Prince.
You are mixing.
My lord, I've addressed you
Let
first.
me see that of the family, and then we want time. We do that. That's number one. That's the primary application I have. This
Yes.
and the other people.
But my answer is simple. Mr. Kibe is not a party in this process. He is not a party in this process. With him letting the second petition in whatever capacity out. If he was, I would be in a position to respond.
Okay.
Yes,
So you're not able to respond.
my response is Mr. Kibe is not. Application made by Mr. Willis Otieno, my lord. And I believe why
Yes.
there is a prayer that was sought for the unconditional release.
That's in the original motion.
It is in the notice of motion, my lord, the one that gave direction. It's prayer number 8. So, my lord, this is the prayer that has been sought. We have responded to this motion. And we are ready for it to be urged forward. And I believe it is only fair that we deal with this motion now before we consider any other oral application. I believe that you have the directions now, so you can give directions in the hearing. So that
Malada, in response.
Find out where I got Mr.
because you called it.
Court?
Come on,
Yes, yes. I'm not saying I didn't go. Family has a specific request. Petitioners, counsel for the petitioners have their, so that I give directions.
Yes, Mr.
Mr. Mugabe?
Talks about the Attorney General shall promote and defend the public interest. This is a habeas corpus application, the subject matter. Family. invariably instituted at the behest of the family. Sub-rule 4 of the Mutunga rule, sub-rule 4 of the Mutunga rules, the family of the second petition, of the second petition, of the second petition, to be added to the proceedings. My Lord, and that is pursuant to Rule 5, Rule 5, this court has jurisdiction under those two rules. This court has jurisdiction under those two rules, 5 and 10. This court has jurisdiction under those two rules, 5 and 10, to make such an order. That you can have to make such an order. That you can have proper habeas corpus proceedings in which your lordships can lock out the family. So for purposes of various, the family. So for purposes of various, as information will appear as an interested party, but information will appear as an interested party, but to the court, because all of us want to know where was he, and requested, but we can formalize the proceedings because we need to.
Have the need for him to be given an opportunity to get medical. To be given an opportunity to get medical attention. Look as a matter of knowledge of myself.
If you continue talking,
Might, but we should preserve by issuing the order that allows this liberty and opportunity to access.
I have the DCI report. I have the petitioner report. Petition, second petition. I have parties tell us. The other side wants to examine the DCI. So how should we give preference to?
I think
It is something that or we give the DCI here.
the family and what is the application was about the well-being of the secretary. Even though we were willing to go, we should hold our books.
the same.
Couple of this there. Second, that one is one on the same line.
That is Stanton of Britain.
Yes. So there's Leonard Fiele, then there's the first one. The third one is by Patrick Wick. Clive, we have copies of it. Yeah. Our actually uploaded it. It's there. The personal details.
No, you are now the leader.
Yes.
I told you I seen it.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's what it was. Someone else who can assist you maybe we are all. There is let's see the have you seen the one that's
Yes, my lord.
the one that
Can re-upload it.
so anything else?
Lord, I wanted to address your question on an issue that Mr. Peter has raised that my Syrian secretary I see is important as data. He's 38 years in the profession. So to me, that counts for something.
My Lord, leaving what my vice president I say, I am the second senior after senior council. I just wanted to bring some context on the 4 applications made by Mr. Vita. The first one was on the summoning of the CEO of the Law Society. I appeared for, together with the Law Society and the second petition. As to that application, the Law Society has no objection in respect of the first application by Mr. Vita on the question of cross-examination. It can be dealt with at the appropriate time. What I am worried about are the second and third applications by Mr. Vita because they go against each other. The second application was to discharge the personal appearance of the DCI. But the third one is to give him an opportunity to address court, which is sort of supporting what my other learned colleagues had said about having a bite at the cherry today. So that the other parties were saying that he can be able to say something. He cannot just say it and go. He may have to ask some questions in relation to that before he is discharged. So while dealing with those 2 applications, you may have to consider how to balance the 2 of them in relation to having given him the opportunity and then thereafter discharging him and whether he will cross-examine. Then as to the question of a formal application being filed by Mr. Kudi, I think that has been addressed, and that was the forthcoming of Mr. Vita's application. So those are the 4 issues I wanted to bring the context for purposes of then when your lordship is giving directions, then you can be able now to balance what Mr. Vita requires, what we also require, and the fact that at a later stage, since the other applicants are supporting the petition, they can be dealt with in the main petition, and the deponents, including whoever may be required, and notice can be given as is required by law that we will want to cross-examine on these allegations or these depositions in your affidavit dated this particular week. That will be all.
Let me make it clear that the court is never addressed. It's the lawyers who address the court on specific items. So if the DCI wants to speak, to take the witness box. He's here as a witness of the court. He's read what he wants to say, and then he will be subject to cross-examination.
Thank you.
Those are the directions. If you are going that way, you clear the way for that. Bearing in mind, I have a specific request from the family. So if you want us to go that way, we take the stand, be led for the reasons that the court directed is to hear, nothing more.
I think my learned senior, my learned can be able to now.
So you look at the directions that issued, you want to be here for a specific issue, we are not digressing any other issue. If we are sticking to that, that's what we are doing.
Yes, let me address you on that, because obviously there are some instructions. He says he wants to respect the wishes of the family. Now that he has answered some of the questions here, and the second petition is present, that you're discharging to start to summons and then pay. No, he's telling me to abandon the other application. So as regards this one is someone's actually.
A lot of application is
Mr. Peter, you have filed all you wanted to file in response to the petition.
To the petition, no. I was just dealing with this aspect. Because you know the other parties. The accusation against other parties.
So you have not filed responses to the petition.
As regards the other parties. But as regards the IG, the DCI, both in their public and private capacities,
You have filed. And those are the primary parties.
those are the primary parties.
So where my concern is there any other thing you want to file in form of a response?
I will file grounds of position on behalf of the other parties that are not primary. Attorney General, Cabinet Secretary. Or today is Thursday, by Monday on Friday.
Right. I'm suggesting that we go directly to the petition.
That is okay.
You agree? Petitioners?
We are fine with that.
Well, I can also file appeal.
The response, Mr. Ask Mr. Mara if he comes to the court so often. those are our responses to the petition.
I'm not having to court longer than Mr. Mark.
I don't know when last year, but I'm sure you know.
Yes, ma'am.
So, let's so I can give you 7 days.
Yes, ma'am. That's it.
Senior counsel, I restrict submissions to 10 pages. How many pages would you want to have?
I think 10
will do.
or 2 years.
We're
What
dealing
one?
with the petition because there are specific issues.
Then make it maybe 15. Yeah.
Mr. Victor will be still here.
More than 100%.
My Lord, before you give your directions, perhaps you consider that the case be disposed by both submissions and Bibaboshe evidence, because we still have that examination.
Yeah, so does it make sense to file submissions before?
It does not.
Does it?
We actually should have it, have the cross-examination before submission. Submissions are a wrapper. Yeah.
That's why I'm looking at change that. That's why I don't think you can have the hearing. It's not what the actual evidence. All the updates, they try to see because of the nature of this matter. Senior counsel, how long will you take within your witness?
I think,
We already have the affidavits. You have the affidavits.
yeah, but we are not even talking about, we are talking of cross-examining DCI and the department.
I'm talking of your case.
Our,
How much time will you take to present your case?
I think our 1 day,
One day.
yeah, not more than 1 day. Yeah. It could even be less, but to be on the safe
Did
side.
I have affidavits already? They will come here that affidavit and because examine.
Although we have requested for somebody without any affidavit, the DCI, because it is his officers who swore, yet.
We will reach there.
Okay.
Just leave it with you. I'm looking for your side.
Yeah.
Don't worry, because they will come and you will examine.
3 hours for highlights, but for the examination would be a day plus. We have prepared that.
Are you suggesting that they should come without preparing?
No, but because of the menace of the problem we are talking about, we had come loaded more than usual.
Because of the threat that will take so long, I'm suggesting 17th and 18th of July for hearing.
May I request we push another 2 days? I have a personal problem. I'll be out I'll be returning on 16th and 17th. I'm in Kampala. So if I could request on the 18th. And Kampala, I'm leave cancelled.
No, when you said you are not available, so when are you in Kampala?
On the 17th.
Will you fly back?
It's a day trip.
No, will you fly back the same day?
Yeah, it's a day trip. That's what I'm saying. Going in the morning, back in the evening.
So we can take it in.
Yeah.
So we'll have to stagger it. We'll take a kid and then we'll proceed on 24th. How is that? Mr. Binka?
18th, that's okay. I think it's fine.
24th.
18th.
Some time allocation. You know, come to that. Let's just have the
A doctor from China showed the world how to slow down aging.
So I suggest we start 10 each day.
That's okay.
Then that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
So the court issued specific orders and directions, and the DCI come to this court today and explain the whereabouts of the second petition of the DCI. Today, the second petitioner has been presented to court by the family, and the family has made a specific request to have time to speak and get to know what has transpired, and they also gave instruction to the advocates. Mr. Peter, the respondents, and the DCI in particular, does not oppose this view. And since today was for explaining the whereabouts of the second petition, and now that the second petition is in the court, it's proper and appropriate that the family has time in the to have their advocates take instructions and possibly have him treated. For that reason, we issue the following directions. This petition will be heard by oral evidence. Respondents have 7 days to file responses to the petition if they have not already done so. Once they serve, the petitioners will have 7 days to file a supplementary affidavit if need be. The families granted time to have the petitioner with them and taking hospital and medical attention. This matter will be heard on the 17th and 24th of July.
18th, my lord.
18th, sorry, I had already 18th of July and 24th at 10 a.m. both days inclusive. In the meantime, the police shall not arrest the second petitioner Ndiangui Kinyagia, since he is now a petitioner in this matter and they require to testify. The second petitioner will be presented to the DCI officers, record a statement if need be, and it should be presented by his advocate. And he should not be arrested or detained until further orders of this court. Thank you. So we meet on that day, is comply with the direction.
Taveta hoye! Naibu wa Rais hoye! Hebu nione 10 ya Ruto, 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 10 ya Ruto. Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, umeona kabisa hii ground imekubali au namna gani? Na mimi najua leo Taveta imezungumza ama haijazungumza. Huo wingi wenu sinamaanisha hii ni 2 term au namna gani? Hiyo 2 term imeingiana. Sasa wale watu wa kabila tuwaambie nini? Waambieni watalamba lolo, tuwaambie nini? Tuwaambie watafanya nini? Hii nchi iko na wenyewe. Na wenyewe ndio si. Na sio si ndio serikali. Sasa si tuko ndani kabisa na tubanduki na tutoki. Nikisema barabara ya Eldoro mnasema 2 term. Barabara ya Eldoro, shamba zetu za Buruma, barabara ya Mata, ile ya Chala. Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, hapa tumetoshea, na ukienda kule mwambie Rais mambo yake tumemaliza. Mimi kama
Ruto. Asanteni sana watu wa Taveta. Kwa kuweza kuja kwa wingi. Mheshimiwa Navavai, Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, ningelipenda kukwambia kwamba huyu ndiye MCA peke yake Kenya nzima amebahatika kufanya na vyama ambavyo ni vya speakers wa Kenya, speaker wa Senate na speaker wa National Assembly. Na mnakumbuka juzi speaker wa Senate alikuja hapa katupatia mtu. Ni kweli si kweli? Mtu wetu wa Taveta sasa hivi anafanya kazi kule Senate. Ni kweli si kweli? Kwa unyenyekevu, Wetangula, Mheshimiwa Speaker, tondona wewe ni mtu toka nitoke. Leo pia tamka jambo ili watu wa Taveta furahie. Asanteni sana, Mungu atubariki.
Pesa.
Kuna pesa. Lakini si mnajua tuko katika kamati. Nitatoa 20,000. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Bwire. Basi Your Excellency the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, waheshimiwa wote